Cut Fluorescence and Salt-Free Gaming. And right now we're just in pre-game. I'm casting tonight, along with Atten. Say hello, Atten.
Hello.
And looks like, yeah, they're just about to begin here on CP Gullywash. This is week 5. And yeah, they're going to start rolling out to mid. So I'll actually be watching the pocket here on red team.
Oh.
Alright, so it looks like red team just did get completely wiped, and blue team only dropped Shupa. So that was actually a pretty successful mid on the side for Cut Fluorescence.
Looks like they have the full Uberad going into last. They should push straight away here.
They're actually going up on the engineer class. They're going pretty defensive. But blue team will have a full, complete Uber advantage.
Looks like they're going to go through main here. Trooper leading into Uber.
Uber does come out from your team.
They kill the sentry.
Get a couple of flashes.
Fixing the point here.
They do
and they
get
just
the
cap it straight away. Very nice. Clean push.
You like it?
Let's watch Ivan on this mid. The blue demo man.
Yeah, we're watching, see which demo man does get here to mid first. So Lex does get a nice sticky onto Silvo. Silvo's taking down half health. Soldier bombs into the demo, but Lex does take him down. As they cross point, the team do actually have more players, and they're starting to wipe red team, and it should be a wipe in this mid here. As Lex does go down, Cut Fluorescence should just be able to roll into lobby after they cap mid. It's looking pretty shaky actually for Salt-Free Gaming here. They're going up on the heavy and the pyros, is super defensive. As blue team are all gathered around in dungeon. I don't know. I think they're planning some sort of bait maybe.
I don't think so. They should probably just go straight into last with this full Uberad.
It looks like they're playing pretty passive until they get the players back into lobby. If I was Essence right now, I'd want to be playing off this ad.
They used to be main here. They're onto the red combo. Can't really get any kills though. They do drop a few blade. The heavy just smorching everyone.
Essence just complete clean up. But it's
well,
just
look
the demo
how
of the
point
scales.
is.
The med on the point blocking gets panned 3 times. The pan actually gets 2 frags on the side of Frozone. I don't know who the demo is for tonight. But as we see Frozone rolling out, going choke this time, I think as usual, does actually beat Lex demo. He's coming up ramp here. They're going to have a bit of an exchange. Lex goes down to less than half. The demo does go down, and then Quest does clean up.
Red team are just all on the low ground here, can't really do much. Soldier does jump.
They're completely they get Shupa though. And Catfish just barely living here. He might get caught out, and he does. It's just the med that survives. World Blank.
He does get spawned as
well. Blank is playing.
But still dies.
Yeah, Quest they're just chasing him down far too much. But it ends up working out. So looks like the red team are just gonna have to wait this out. Maybe get a lucky pick onto their med, because their med again for the 3rd time they are just gonna push in with 100% Uber advantage. So the heavy's back up, but I don't think it'll do too much, especially if they target him. And I think that's a pause coming out.
Hello. Yes, I'll be taking over from Atten, I believe. So if that's what the producers told me are correct.
Yep.
Cool. Awesome.
Is that you, Ghost?
That is me indeed. Thank you, Atten, for casting this solid 15-20 minutes, however long you've been casting for.
5 minutes.
5.
Alright.
It's just a pause that's come out from here.
Yeah. So just give me a quick rundown of the situation. So what I can tell is right now blue. Okay, never.
This is the third round.
Okay.
That Cup for Essence, the blue team, are going to be pushing into last with full Uber. The heavy hasn't seemed to be working for the red team, but maybe it can work wonders here. They might get a sneaky pick onto the medic if their soldiers are quick about it. Maybe this is a tactical pause. I'm just checking chat right now. It doesn't seem to be anything specific. But their entire combo is holding in river. But the demo man has trapped up Shutter and Main for some reason. Maybe he just doesn't know. This is quite a long pause, actually. I think it is tactical. Either that or somebody's ping is spiked. What are you thinking, Ghost?
Ghost is no longer here. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties. Brisbane, right now, there's huge thunderstorms coming in, so Ghost is gone. Probably lost his power. You're in Brisbane, aren't you?
I am, but I'm not getting pounded as bad, obviously.
Yeah, you can even hear it in the background of your microphone. Is there any Brisbane players in the match? Maybe that's what's happened.
I'm not sure where these people are based, but I figure most of them would be in Sydney.
And we've got an unpause. They're moving in. Demo, hanging out the point. That's a soldier, Jesus.
Lex does trap up the point here, hoping to get his players onto the point. Nah, it's just gonna be a roll from Cut for Essence here. But they roll it again.
Closest match ever, apparently it was.
I know. I actually didn't think this would be a roll.
I didn't either.
I genuinely thought this would be like some sort of
Well, Ivan's pushing in it anyway. He's taking huge damage onto the other demo. Quest takes down Zildjian, takes down Lex, and another. Jesus Christ, and that's wipe.
The DM is just far superior. And I don't know what's happened to my game, but it's showing that all red players are alive, which is obviously incorrect. But yeah, all Cup for Essence players are just holding in lobby, maybe waiting for a push here. Once again, for the 4th time, pushing into the lobby with the full Uber charge, just waiting on their medic to return.
Shupa seems to be stirring like beast right now. Like, I don't know how much ping that would be. That'd be sort of 300.
It's not really bothering him too much by the looks of it. He does seem to be getting work done.
Yeah, that was where they paused, by the looks of it.
Yeah, maybe for his ping to come down.
And now it's back to normal, yeah.
As time does come up in the sniper class, this is known as pretty dangerous class for time. And he's peeking river.
The mid had to die because of the bug, by the looks of it.
Shupa did end up waiting on his med, and he is going to build Uber on the way to lobby as they sort of have a reset here.
Yeah, 10% difference.
Yeah, it shouldn't too much to push off for any team, really.
Himes on sniper, but it looks like he's going to switch off now. Or maybe he's going to get a new angle.
He probably just thought that there wasn't any...
And we lost you there?
Yeah, sorry. I'm still here.
Jesus, everyone's going tonight.
I am here.
Yeah. Well, we've got basically even Ubers here. Looks like blue team's going to make a push in to the point.
That was a good headshot off from time.
Woo! Big frags.
Time is going into lobby here. Maybe looking up river.
Soldier just gets roasted. Now, time. Gonna switch off.
Yeah, time finally making the decision to Switch back off to scout.
that might be a cue that they're gonna push soon. Maybe once Siljan's up.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yep.
Alright, perfect. I was just checking because it got pretty heavy for a minute there.
Yeah.
It is
Ghost
like a
is
thunderous
just-
night.
Yeah, Ghost just texted me that he's not coming back, so that's great.
Yeah. Lex does have a pretty decent trap up in Shutter there.
He does.
I don't know what it's gonna do though, because all blue seem to just be holding second quite comfortably here. As Silver is up on the sniper class.
Yeah.
Maybe looking to get the medic here so they can push him for free.
Not a lot of happening, it's a really long stalemate.
Yeah, it is proving to be pretty long.
Well, while this long stalemate is happening, I'd like to plug that if you are interested in joining us as a caster, hit us up, please.
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 It would be a benefit to the world.
Yeah. Well, Ivan's making a close approach now, and as well as Silverdog's getting a shot onto the scout. Doesn't take him down though.
Yeah, Catfish did just tank that. But he is sitting with his medic pretty comfortably. And unless the sniper gets a good peek, there's nothing
Or
really
sniper
too
v
much to
sniper
do
here. What do we find? Or headshot onto the soldier. Doesn't get him down though.
Time in water, retreating a bit with his cozy camper. Of course,
Was
that is
there ever a time
good.
where you could just headshot someone and they die instantly? Like, I felt like the damage has been reduced with the sniper.
I feel like that's only applicable to scouts.
Quest,
Or
go and
weak
make a
soldiers.
move. Takes down Catfish, and that...
The Uber is 4-star,
Uber's-
but
wow.
it does nothing. And that is 4-0 on the side of cut fluorescence. As they roll out once again.
That happened.
Yeah, that was over really quick. I didn't even get time to analyze that. Did you see what happened?
I don't know, he was out of spawn though, what?
It was the large strange.
Okay, well anyway, Ivan's getting a lot of damage again on mid.
Yeah, Shupa is weak underneath the point, but he is still gonna pick up quite a bit of damage. But for the most part, he's pretty useless underneath there.
Yep. Very quick mids.
Yeah, it's pretty one-sided. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, very. Hopefully though, on Pro Lands, they might stir the competition up a bit. Might be a bit
maybe.
closer.
Yeah. Because the Demoman is less influential
Yeah.
on a map like Prolens. Because Frozone is on 3 DOMs at the moment, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, that is.
It just shows that
Shuba's going in for a quick bomb, forces the medic, and that's gonna force a push out by red team now. Here we go.
Blue are going to be completely free to push in
Yeah.
with 100% ad and only 1 player down. As
They're
team-
totally gonna get destroyed here.
this is just going to be another pounding and
Uber pops. This gotta be the fastest ozfortress match of the season.
yeah, that is
is-
incredibly fast.
That Wow.
The GGs are out. I mean, that was a complete roll.
Look, we didn't really get time to talk about Soul Free Gaming have obviously had a bit of difficulty this season. They were 8th seed. They've had lots of roster changes as well, like they've always had subs as well.
Are
for the last-
their subs like less
Yeah.
appearing less or unable to commit?
Yeah, it seems so. They've only played 1 game with their core roster.
That is concerning.
Wigan also.
Sorry, your mic dropped out there, Mitch, for a second.
Doesn't matter. Let's see about logs. Shall we?
Let's get those logs up.
Yep, logs are up. So, what I'm looking at first off, Ivan with 5,000 damage on demo.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
That's
That is-
alright.
yeah.
It's average for a 5.0. And my TF2's crashed. That's great.
Yeah, mine's a bit concerning too. It's stuck on bad lines. The pro lines, I should say. Froze on his Ivan. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting us know.
There's nothing really heavy to talk about here.
Honestly, that was just a complete steamroll and nothing really to analyze there. It was
Yeah,
they were just simply outclassed by the DM on the side of Cut for Essence.
the mids were 10 seconds sort of thing. Like, they come in, they get some damage, they take out the players, complete wipe, and then they just cap the points super quick. They just want this done, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that. The DM overall was just so much better than Salt Free. But the rollouts were equally as good. From both sides, I felt. As we do see both teams rolling out here. Demo's a bit slow to mid on the side of Cut for Essence, but it shouldn't really matter too much, as he has caught up with his pocket. Going into house here, Ivan is going to launch a sticky. It does hit the demo, and then the red medic is going to take about 50 damage, as Ivan does go down to 20 health, being saved by his medic here. As actually, Cut for Essence do get cleaned up, just the medic and Ivan surviving. But even here, they might get caught out. As Time just absolutely pounds on Scout with a 3 kill streak. But Ivan does win the fight against him.
Jesus.
That was a pretty big comeback, as second does just get capped by Salt Free Gaming, pushing into last with full Uber. Mac just spawned on 1% Uber now. Maybe they're looking to push up top.
Yeah,
what do you think, Mitch?
They've got the pyros out, but I don't think it's going to be useful here, Silver Dogs. Come on, put it away. Sticky's pretty well set up here. They're pushing in. Sentry's there, level 3, taking it down.
The level 3 just down there.
Yeah.
As Quest switches back to Scout.
And they just got destroyed.
That was a bit of a fail push. Honestly, full Uber ad. Players all healthy.
Lex was doing a good job with taking down the sentry, but I think it was mainly the pyro there, just reflecting.
The pyro completely denied it. It was
it's the meta.
Yeah, it is now. It's just Headblast is really stupid.
You go to America, you've got 2 spies. If you go to Australia, you've got a pyro on blast.
Yeah, that's the pyro meta.
Yeah.
As a Mac does have about a 50% ad over Blanket's Blank. As he does Uber in through Choke, trying to save his demo. Demo does jump in, but it's going to flash quite a bit, so it was shortened substantially.
Yeah.
Scout does get cleaned up, doesn't manage to get any work done, and it's going to be a reset for both teams.
Yeah, and they are casting Capping second now. Do they have anything set up on red side? No sentries, no pyro, nothing special?
Yeah, well, they are just getting
there's
the
an
spawns
engineer.
now.
Yeah, but it might be a bit too late for that.
The
as they
MG
look
is
to be.
completely late. Like, this is not gonna stay up for more than a couple of stickies.
Yep, lobby ground's been made now. Gonna see if they can push in.
I do take my words because the sentry does look like it's going to be able to get to level 3 in time. It does get taken. It is taking a lot of spam, I should say.
It's been popped now.
Sentry just getting Lloyd. Demo's trapping up the points. It should be an easy roll for the side of Cut for Essence, as there's only 2 players up, including the medic. He goes down. the last player
There you
on
go.
the side of Salt Free. So there you go, Salt Free once again losing their first round to Cutfluorescence.
They had it, and then they just completely folded on last. Maybe they win this mid, they cap second, and hopefully they might win a few rounds from this.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. I'd say their last push there was pretty concerning. But as we see here on mid, once again, Cutfluorescence just the DM really showing here, picking up the entire red team, but the med does choose to get out
With 43 Uber.
Yeah,
That's nice.
but he did bait his team in the process. Maybe there wasn't any communication there, because I do think a scout really should have led him out. But nonetheless, they do escape with 40% Uber.
Yeah, so
actually going to be
a
a huge advantage over.
That is huge. They can almost move into second here.
Despite losing the mid fight there, I think that if there is any attempt to drag push from a Cutfluorescence, they will be completely denied by this Uber that will hopefully come in time.
Mm-hmm.
As Silver is in the hiding spot, maybe trying to bait out red team. He's waiting for the medic. He gets behind. He's going under for the back.
Yeah, he's
cap.
going in for
There's
the
5
point.
stickies on the point, clearing them off one by one. But Scout does catch up to him, and their entire combo does come back because they know that cap does
But
go
they've just
so quickly.
lost the ground. Now, like, this soldier's gonna come in here. Here we go.
Silver it was actually a beautiful attempt though. I mean, you got to
Yeah, no, I've seen him doing a few pugs now, and definitely works. Just gotta find the right moment, and we now have even Ubers.
So that ad just disappeared completely from Salt Free Gaming, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that they'd maybe push out earlier or something, or make an impromptu push to.
They seem to be staying very secure.
Yeah.
Especially because they don't want to lose any more rounds here. They just want to defend the point and hopefully score a few frags.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Especially considering this team doesn't scrim. It's
Wait,
this
probably
right.
team doesn't scrim.
No, Capture's team does not scrim.
That's probably another reason why they're not doing so well.
Yes. I don't even think they meant to play in Prem. I think it was up to the admins.
Yeah, no, they won intermediate a few times now. I remember they were one of the first teams I've ever casted before. But yeah, they
They're certainly
definitely
a good
belong
team.
in intermediate. They're high intermediate.
Yeah, high intermediate gamers. As the spam does come out from both sides here, taking.
They've got a spy. Sildock spy. Who knew?
Silver on the spy, getting fed up with the stalemate. He does come up behind Blankiest Blank, who has his back turned. Silver goes for the decloak. Oh no, he's still under cloak actually. Goes for decloak now.
Come on.
Behind the demo. Gets the demo, but gets caught out.
If you got the pyro as well, that would have been great for Cutfluorescence. But no, now they're going to push in here. Pyro's doing its best. They've had to Uber as well, so now it's even Ubers again. Even Uber trades, whatever.
Is that going to be a reset? Going to keep fighting?
Nah, they're going to keep on fighting. Of course they would. And now they should really back out here.
Yeah. Cutfluorescence do lose quite a few players, but the Pyro's weak on point. Maybe this is an opportunity for the soldiers of Blue Team.
No, but Catfish takes him down. No, he finishes himself off. He shoots himself. That's great.
No, Catfish is very much alive.
But see, they've taken so long now that
Look at Ivan climbing all the way back.
Sildock's almost just like walked in there and took the point. If
Yeah,
the
that-
demo wasn't standing there.
The point does cap just so quickly that it's important to always keep an eye on it, especially when you're pushing out.
Yeah, you should always have either stickies or someone there. Like, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, as you see, Quest just getting taken down by the enemy scout time here, and Super as well getting cleaned up. So this is going to be a reset from Cutfluorescence. They may have to back out of choke here, just maybe preparing for quite a big push, as Blankest Blank does have quite a big ad over Mac.
Yeah, but they don't want to lose it, so they shouldn't be too aggressive here, otherwise there might be a bomb. And it could all go to waste. Points been capped now, which is good, and they seem to be having a lot of Yeah, no, they're moving back here.
Yeah, they're backing out into trash. They thought, maybe we can just equalize in this Uber, back up a bit, and then re-aggress.
Oh, was that a midi? No, that was almost.
Time barely being scratched there by Silver on 1 HP. But the Assault Free Gaming do lose 2 of their players as the Medic's Uber does fade. And it's just Blank and Catfish just fighting this one other scout. Silver just barely living there.
And they've almost got to here as well. They shouldn't need to use it. And
Blank does
that's
get a
a
dumb
wipe.
saw onto Shuba, but it doesn't matter at this point. Assault Free Gaming. Yeah, Assault Free Gaming just lost this mid from a bit of a sloppy push, I would say. Silver no idea that the red soldier is behind him. But Silver
there goes
still
the medic.
completely oblivious. Time with the snipe there was a good snipe.
Yeah, they're gonna have to counter kill now. Takes down the scout, not Mado.
Yeah, it won't help too much, but yeah, we do know that Time is pretty godly on sniper, as he does pick up the demo man as well.
Oh,
Beautiful shot.
no.
As
Seriously?
the backup does go down for Quest and
Seriously?
Shupa somehow. That is
I
absolutely.
didn't even see that. I was concentrating 1 second. Whoa.
I know. That is
Well, I'm watching Ivan rolling out here.
Yeah, as we do see Lex arriving a bit later than Ivan.
Yeah.
Ivan just so super fast on those rollouts. As Catfish does go down to less than 420 health, and same with the soldier.
Demo
And-
gets taken down, smashed to pieces. And it's always Catfish and the medic. Left guy.
Just always.
And
Always
they've
the-
split up. Oh, and the medic's not by himself. He's gonna get taken down.
What was the comms doing in
Never
this team?
leave your combo.
Silver just completely cleaning up on the medic there. So there will be no ad, or even evens out here for both teams. It will simply be 100% Uber ad for Cut for Essence as they push into last once again. Silver trying to take down the sentry gun with some pistol spam, but getting countered by the pyro.
That's
So sweet cap time getting. Oh my god, it just caps so quick. You cannot analyze these pushes.
You can't really cast this. It's just too quick.
Prolands is a map. It's a map that exists in the game of Team Fortress 2.
Yeah. Full stop.
So Red actually choosing to send their entire combo underneath. It's not really looking like it's working out for them. As there's just a soldier and a demo on the point. But actually,
Oh,
they actually managed to wipe the medic. And it's just the Ivan left up
Some
inside the
6
blue
HP
team.
gets the health
And
back though.
Catfish.
He's gonna cap the point, stay safe.
Is Ivan gonna recontest it? He must know this, just Catfish.
What are you waiting for? Ah,
Mm.
the spade. Come on, cast it.
Catfish,
Have it.
Catfish should be able to take down Ivan. Well, he should have been, but I guess he was just more focused on the cap there at that point. It didn't really matter if Ivan went down or not. But he was the sole surviving member of Cut for Essence here. They're gonna reset a choke. They're just exchanging spam quite casually here, quite liberally. There's both scouts just sitting on train, shooting stickies. Pretty much nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, they're trying to push into the house here. Soldier getting smashed by Zildjian. And
So
bit of a stalemate.
Blank should have like 5% ad, 10% ad. As one scout does go down the side of Cut for Essence. Both medics sitting on 100% Uber. Not really sure what they're trying to do here. Maybe they're just gonna hold choke. Silver, the only one to flank right now for Cut for Essence. But nobody's really trying to contest him. They're all just sitting outside house on train. Waiting for someone to sack in. Waiting for something to push off of.
Looks like they're trying to contest house here.
Yeah, they're starting to make ground in house. They're actually making the flank play And as the call does come back, just go out, and the Uber does go out as well, for all the players to come back. The Uber still has not been forced out of Mac, as he's dropping all his players. This is not good for the side of Cut Fluorescence. Oh, if only Catfish can follow up on this this damage. But no, he's just simply too weak.
Loads of people, and it's just a demo man and scout. Come on.
I could have seen so many ways that that push could have.
Yeah, like they were so backed up. They should have just pushed in and killed them. They were all in a group. The medic, the demo, and the scout. They were
all sent back. They were sent back to Grey Bridge. They could have had their flank come in through choke. They were all distracted and butcher their medic.
Why didn't they?
They were too slow to push, I think. It was just because they just turned around, spotted their scout and Roma, and just punished them for it. As Lex hiding a little sticky trap in the bush, and they're still exchanging spam out here. Blue team should know that there is a trap somewhere, because the demo man has just completely aborted the trap, and the stickies are exposed. They're going to be making their way choke now. Super clearing the sticky traps, and both the flank soldier and scout for Cut Fluorescence are going to be following up onto Spire here.
Lex has been taken down. It looks like this is going to be a really quick push by Cut Fluorescent. Uber is almost even.
A sticky's goal point is instantly capped. Less than a second, honestly. That was less than a second, if you were counting.
I'm so confused. Is this...
Oz in the chat questioning who is Fluorescent Brown. I will tell you who is Fluorescent Brown. He is only an open gamer, who is
Don't speak sassy.
Is this live?
Yeah, don't speak.
As Red Team do not decide to fight this mid at all. They do not sacrifice any players, but decide instead to hold close choke, exchanging spam. But time does get a pick onto Super here. Hey Sassy, how's it going, man?
Yeah, as most people have known, we've had some technical difficulties, but anyway, look at all those frags.
Both Ubers did get forced out from both sides there. As Catfish just gets chased out. He does die, but Blue Team are gonna recontest, comeback choke, and maybe look to pick off the remaining players on the side of Red Team.
Well,
That's exactly it. Frozon, who is Ivan, he was looking to push there, but I think he decided against it, knowing that spawns were coming up. As the heavy weapons guy is out and ready to take on this Uber,
but the Uber
that does
is
come out.
coming straight in on the scout here. Now they haven't found anything yet. The Uber is stopped from red. They would have a much better Uber here, and they do get a pick as well. But I think they were just trying to leapfrog the Ubers. But White Magic also getting another kill onto the blue players. Super getting a trade there, but I don't think anything's going to be really found from this, and we're just going to get into another stalemate. But the red demo is trying to come forward here with his medic, and yeah, I didn't see all the damage that they did there, and blue are definitely backing out here.
Yeah, flashing Catfish on the heavy there was a really good strategy, and tanking him from the Uber. As Quest does get taken down by Lex, chasing Blue Team all the way into choke. Medic should go down here if the DM is on the side of Red Team, and the demo as well. The demo should follow up onto the med as they do get separated.
Oh, the demo and Mick having a 1v1 here. You know, gets a few saws off at 95%.
Lex
Will
goes
he be able to
down,
get
full
this
health.
Uber?
He juggles
The
the
medic
soldier.
does get taken down in the end, then the other medic gets taken down, Blank getting taken down, so both medics down. We've got a raw DM fight here, and it looks like Blue are able to take this out. Definitely interesting that both medics getting taken down. Like, I feel like both teams are just focusing those medics so hard at the moment.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with that as well.
And we do see is that a back out? Oh, they almost got it there.
I don't know who this I smoke weed person is, but they're coming up on the snap. I think it is Silvo. He must have just changed his name. He does get a nice headshot.
Yeah, so he gets a headshot onto time there, and you know, 4-player advantage for the blue team, and it looks like they're going to be able to take this second point pretty easily. Obviously, we still have Silver. No, I smoke weed on Sniper. They're on my friends, so let's find. Oh, yeah, and yeah. Anyway, blue do start taking this lobby here. They do have about a 15% Uber advantage. It'll be interesting to see if they actually are able to work off this, but I feel like they might just go for that leapfrog again.
That's it. Cut for Essence, and they have one more round to actually beat Salt Free Gaming here, the team that never scrims. But both teams have a sniper. Maybe there will be a cool sniper duel or something. Catfish does get a nice look onto the soldier. Does pick off Randy there, but nothing much else comes out of it.
So just pretty basic stalemate here. The soldier does jump on top, and I thought he was about to get a bit aggressive there. But we do see the pyro getting aggressive and under, but he's not really going to find anything there. And let's see if Randy comes up on sniper.
But he doesn't.
Randy's back on the scout as well, so they should be going for Uber exchange maybe.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Both teams sitting on 100% Uber, but Silver just finally getting buffed up to his 185 here. The spam coming out from both teams. It looks like Blue are getting ready to make a push here as the Uber does come out onto Silvo, chasing down the medic. The Uber gets forced out from red team, baiting the point. A lot of cap time on there, and the final round does go to Cut for Essence. That's 5-0, 5-0 on CP Gullywash and CP Brolans.
Well, I only got to see a little bit of that last map, but that looked really dominant.
Yeah, it was dominant on both. I think simply the DM for Cut for Essence was just so much better. And I think we will be getting logs up here in a minute. Just checking out how much of a pounding that was, as the gamers are leaving the server. But yeah,
It was really. I mean, I guess you can definitely see there that Salt Free don't scrim.
Yeah, you're able to tell the chemistry isn't there. Some of the calls that should be being made are sort of questionable. Maybe they aren't making any calls. I am not really sure.
But it's definitely good to see you know, people, the up and coming gamers on the enemy team as well. But if we look at the logs here, the first thing we do notice is the roamer of blue team. 28 and 10, 350 DPM, like like I didn't even get to watch the game, but just by watching like a little bit of it, like he just had free roam and like
Randy just pounding on Roma there. I think 28 kills, 10 deaths, and also the highest damage I believe in the entire server.
yeah, like if you look at the kills for the whole game and the damage, the difference is literally Randy. Like if you take away like Randy, then you know it might have been a different story. But he definitely did a lot of work there. Like
Yeah.
even like you know they were getting rolled, but they were able to keep their medic up still as well. Like it's not like their medic was constantly dying. It was just that Randy was just able to get in there and just do work for his team.
That's exactly right. Silver taking those Ubers really worked quite well for Cut for Essence. He did manage to get quite a lot of damage. But I did see one with the Heavy, where the Heavy did get flashed. Catfish on Heavy. Just working incredibly well for them on last. But unfortunately not able to follow up on any damage. I didn't see a lot of coordination coming out of Salt Free Gaming.
I'm a bit surprised though, like, cause I know Salt Free Gaming, they've always been a team that, like, even though they don't scrim, they've always still had like a good level of quality that they're able to at least beat teams like this. But I guess that just shows like how much these guys have improved. I mean, there's a lot of aliases in here, so I'm trying to like actually work out who's who.
Yeah. I mean, we do have interviews coming up in quite soon, so stay tuned for that. As we see the heal percentages as well, quite a lot going out to the soldiers, of course. But overall, yeah, you can see the essence just absolutely destroyed. So much more damage, but Time, you got to give credit to Time. He did do a lot of the cleanup work, and yeah, he did do work for his team as well.
I've definitely got to give credit to Blank as well. I actually played on a team with him a while back, so it's been a good player. But he, you know, in a role, you know, he only died one more time than their medic, and you know, even got out 2 frags as well. And I think he did a really good job considering the circumstances and in a situation where you're losing 5-0.
Yeah, it was a pretty strong performance coming out of the side of Blank there.